Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're back here, Jamil with Run Steep, Get High. We are relaunching the Steep Life series. So if you noticed, we're talking about season 5, episode 1. Technically, we didn't really call them seasons before, but we did start this video series back in 2016. It was all about my training towards the Ronda del Sims race in Andorra that I was training for, and it's kind of evolved into all things mountain running and Aravaipa and my life in general. So hopefully you guys will stick with us. We're going to be putting out at least one episode per week. Our goal is 52 episodes for 2020. This is episode 1. Thank you guys for joining along. And we're going to start things off with a run out in Superior. It's going to be part of a new race. Hey, good afternoon, Steep Life family. Jam coming at you from near Superior, Arizona. Today is January 17th of 2020. Anyways, we're gonna kick things off here with just some new video content each week with things that I'm training for, other interesting things going on in my life, and with Aravaipa. If you guys don't know, we do put on a slew of trail running and mountain biking races here across Arizona and the desert Southwest. Today I'm scoping for a brand new race. It's going to be called the Copper Corridor Trail Runs. And so the town of Superior is an old mining town. We're about 45 minutes to an hour east of Phoenix, Arizona. And we're checking out some trails today. So join me. We're going to get some running in. We're going to do some exploring on some trails that I've never been on before. I think it's going to be a good time. Right here, we're on the Legends of Superior Trail. It's a trail system that seems to be a bit confusing. We're gonna try and figure this thing out. Now, the other day I drove over here trying to scope out this race course and couldn't get my truck through this section ahead. There's actually a creek that flows right through here, so as you can see, it looks like desert around me. Here in a second, it's gonna look very different as we're running down through this creek and riparian zone. All right, we've got a flowing creek here. This is kind of a road. As you can see, I don't know if my truck would fit here. Probably gonna get my shoes wet, we'll see. Oh, I love the smells down here. You got these big cottonwood trees that all shed their leaves. But really cool just to see the diversity in terrain out here. I love these kind of exploratory runs. Running on some routes that not too many people know about or have ever really come out here to train before. Looks like a trail down here actually. Look at that, that looks nice. There's a road here and a trail there. I'm gonna consult my maps and see which way I'm supposed to go. Looks like it has me staying on the road. So that's what we do. All right, as I climb this hill, I'm gonna take a second. As you can see behind me here, this is the town of Superior. It's an old mining town. Fun fact, when my family ancestors arrived here over 100 years ago, back in the early 1900s, 1910, 1911, before Arizona was even a state, they settled in a little town called Ray, and next to it was a town called Sonora. And it's literally the edge of these mountains, right on the other side. They actually lived up there. They had a general store, and they basically supported the miners that lived in town there. Now, eventually the town was relocated because the expansion of the mine, it was just too valuable. And now it's this massive open pit mine. So kind of sad, but also part of the history of copper mining in this area, other precious metals that people need. So yeah, it really feels kind of cool to be coming back to this area as a descendant of my Lebanese immigrants that came over and made a life for themselves. And here we are now following my passion here, and we're creating a race right in the same neighborhood. It'd probably be pretty wild to them to couldn't even imagine that would be a thing, is people running for fun out in these hills. Okay, that little dirt road I was running up was actually not correct. I've got my Gaia GPS plugged in here with the route. This is the same route they used for the Superior Borough Race. So it was the very first event that the town's ever had. And look at this unexpected, delicious single track right here. Wow, this is so cool. I had no idea this was here. Look at this canyon, these views. Oh, it's snaking down here. This is amazing. Heck yes. So I came on my first exploratory run here a month ago and actually ran down through here, Arnett Canyon, from the other direction. So I'm now connecting it all in. And I just gotta say, nothing short of spectacular. We've got water crossings, slick rock. We've got these big rock formations everywhere. Oh man, canyons, saguaros, cottonwoods. It's really something to have all this diversity in one area. It's really amazing. It's so peaceful back in here. All right, we're coming up on the creek here, Arnett Creek. So here's our little turn. The races will, depending on the distance, we'll go that way or come from this direction. Looks like there's still a little bit of a trickle. Man, wow. Okay, I'm kind of starting to exit Arnett Creek, Arnett Canyon. It's definitely been some people doing some trail work out here. Probably the Legends of Superior Trail lost. You can see big cairns. Pretty defined trail. There were some pink flags as well, so you could tell that they're definitely improving this trail system out here. Super cool back in here. It's really green this time of year. Had some great rains. Feeling good. All right, as you might have just seen, we just left National Forest lands. That means we're on some private property. Now, the borough race that was here in October, it did use this exact track. So I know it's possible to permit it, but we're gonna have to talk to the landowner, which I believe is a mining company, and just get permission to use not a very long stretch of the trail or the course. It's really maybe a quarter mile, maybe a half mile at the most that we'll just be running through. So let's take a look, see what it looks like. Looks like we have a sharp right turn coming up here. Okay, we're almost there. There's actually a little footpath here. And then there should be a sharp right turn here. Okay, this is road 4. That's the one we want. So it looks like maybe some activity going on over here. I think I saw an article that they were trying to keep this right of way open for the public, which could be a good sign for us. Looking like it gets pretty muddy. I don't think it's rained here in a bit, so it definitely holds water. Okay, so here's a sign. I actually saw this on social media. There's also a flagging over here, which is kind of cool, but looks like we've got, this is that private property access. It's nice that they have that. So it looks like Legends of Superior Trails. We should contact Tonto Recreation Alliance in Superior on getting that permission. I'm gonna lose daylight here soon. Might try and go and link in with the Telegraph Canyon. Go down through there. I can show you guys what that looks like. It can't be on the course because it's just going right through the wash, but it's really fun to do that kind of running. So part of this too is seeing if I can get a vehicle back in here. And it looks like as long as we have something with 4x4 clearance, we should be able to, you know, get an aid station back in here, get it off that private land. So anyways, looks like we're on track. You guys are gonna love this. In the direction of the Arizona Trail, which kind of parallels this road. Of course, we'll join it. It's really neat. You feel like you're really running into the Arizona wilderness here. It's awesome. I've reached Telegraph Canyon. This is a section I've been on before. So we're gonna drop into this canyon. There's no official trail here, but this is the kind of scrambling and adventuring I absolutely love. This is Picket Post Mountain. This is an iconic mountain in the area. The Copper Corridor 50K. Even one of the shorter ones, I think the 28K, completely circumnavigates that mountain range. So you'll go around it, going through canyons on the Arizona Trail, through cactus and water crossings the whole way. So green. Wow. Something else. Okay, I'm 6.5 miles into my run. Thought I would do a little check-in. I just completed this loop here back in Arnett Canyon where I started at the beginning. Just came down through Telegraph Canyon and probably 30 minutes before it's dark. So I'm just trying to get out of here and I'll wrap up today's little adventure run slash course scouting. This is our new office for Aravaipa Running. I just wanted to give you a small, quick sneak peek of it. We're not going to go through the whole building as it's not done yet, but let's go take a look. This is where our new office is going to be at. No photo or video. All right, so here we're entering in the main building here. I'm gonna give you just a quick look, but this part is not ready yet. So if you wanna see the development of this, we'll show a little bit more. As you can see, there's a lot going on here. We pretty much did a full demolition of the downstairs. This is gonna be our main offices for Aravaipa Running and Aravaipa Rides. It's gonna be super exciting. But for now, we're gonna head upstairs, which is mostly complete, and we're just moving in right now. here we are. This is our second floor. We did a lot of work up here as well, not quite as much as downstairs. When we got this building, this was all covered in like a stucco and paint. We had it all sandblasted off, so I think it's looking pretty sharp. But here's our main office up here. As we go through, we've got a couple different offices over here on your left side here. This is our temporary race director room. This is where all of our race directors are gonna be. Eventually, this is gonna be all video editing, video production up here on this floor, because as you can see behind me, we actually have a studio space. This is probably one of the most exciting parts of this. This is going to be a full-on studio. We're gonna build out a set and everything. For now, we've just got the temporary green screen. So if you guys enjoy my Mountain Outpost news show, we've got that. We've got some nice new lights here that are kind of pretty sweet. As for the rest of the upstairs, we've got some more offices over here, a little bit of a lounge space, and yeah, that's kind of the tour for now.